Okay, this is a video I'm doing for an eBay item that I bought, and there's a few problems that I couldn't show on photo. So, here's the wand. As you can see, it springs back up. Even when you put the cap down, it just springs back up. What it's causing to do is this part here is the connection which causes this part here to cross over. So when you pull it up, when you pull it up and out, normally it causes it to then cross over. As you can see, it's moved over now. When I push it down again, it pushes over. The problem is, halfway through the vacuum, it is actually crossing back over, so it's losing suction. The actual pipe will not stay down. According to what I believe, there's a catch down in there that's missing. If you see, there's two like sort of see-through holes there, and there's a catch there. You see that there should drop down and then lock into place, but because it's not there, it's not locking into place, so it's just springing back up, and thus, as you can see, I can't put this down. It will just keep springing it back up. Now, I've been told that this is a wand assembly which basically needs replacing. It's the whole metal pipe and then this part here that would be replaced. I've seen them for £10 plus £5 postage on eBay, or £30, £32 retail. The next problem is a little more complex. It involves, I'm trying to find it now, this part here. So you place this down, normally it locks over. As you see, this part, try and get in some light here, this part is coming off. Now, the problem is that, I'm not sure if you can see it there, try and get in here, the white mark there, just here, should have sort of a clip system so that this part can go over it. The problem is this has somehow been broken off. On this side it's a little different. It's a screw, sort of a torque screw, that then screws in to allow it to spring back and forth. Unfortunately, on this side it's broke. It's just not there, and thus it's losing. Whenever you're vacuuming, it'll basically lose the brush head here, will cut out and then come back on. You have to lower it to such a level to keep the brush head continuing, because inside there there's a mechanism called a upright switch mechanism, and because this part here isn't dropping and holding in place properly, and it's loosening during the vacuuming process, it's causing it to cut out and come back on and cut out. So it's really not brilliant. There's not any other problems with this apart from this heavy scuffing to the bottom of the motor. There's scuffing to the side there, normal scuffing to the wheels. And then I think around here there's scuffing to the edge of the, I forget what pipe they call that now, but there's really heavy chipping to that pipe there, and then there's some scuffing around here, and then the usual sort of scuffing everywhere. So really, as you can see, this part, unfortunately, I have tried to look to see what part it is, but it isn't a selective part. Unfortunately, it's a whole duct system, so it involves replacing, because you can see the part needed is attached to this, which is in turn attached to this, and that's the whole duct system. I don't know why they did it that way, it's stupid, but because the other side of the upright assembly is a separate part, and it's a smaller, more cheaper part, but unfortunately this part connects to all this. You can see around here, it's this plate here, which then in turn connects here, and then upwards and over, so it's £40.99, I think that's what plus whatever it is to send it. I'm not sure how easy it is to fit, but until that gets replaced, the vacuum is pretty much, I mean, it's usable, but it's awkward. And obviously if the wand isn't replaced, then it's obviously going to be a hassle each time you vacuum. And I don't think it's something you just put a pin on either, or maybe a screw, because I did think about bringing it up and then putting a screw through, but you just can't get it here where you would need to put it through, and obviously you can't get down in there. Let's see, probably take this plate off, but I don't know what's under there. But there you go. So unfortunately there's an issue there, and I hope it can be resolved, but there's the problems.